Hey y'all, welcome back. Today we're going to be making a super moisturizing, unifying, body brightening, whitening, lightening body cream from scratch. I'm not going to call it an organic cream. I'm going to call it a natural cream from scratch. And if you want to see how this cream was made, you definitely want to watch this video to the end. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Sele Kalio, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for stopping by. Okay, so today's video is going to be a unifying body moisturizing cream. This cream is going to lighten your skin. It's going to brighten your skin. If you use it even further or longer or continuously, it is going to eventually whiten your skin. So if you like to see how I made this, please keep on watching. Now, before we go into all the ingredients that we used in this video, I want to shout out one of my students from my just concluded training. Her name is K Bold and Beautiful. Now, I promise that I'm going to shout out every student that participated in my training, and this is me. This is the second person I'm shouting out. I hope you guys go patronize her, follow her on Instagram. Her link, her number and everything is on here. Please go show her some support, and I would really appreciate it. Okay, so first of all, we're going to be using our emulsifiers. Now, if you have been following me for a long time, you know what emulsifiers are. If you don't know, you definitely want to join my next coming training, which is starting on the 22nd of March. So definitely look up that training. Send me a message in my link is in the description bar. I'm going to be admitting just 20 people per class, so you want to definitely hurry if you want to join that training. And if you were in my former training, you would know that the recipes that I give are not common. So yeah, I use my emulsifiers and I also use my butters. So here I'm using Shea butter and Cocoon butter. Now, Cocoon butter has antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, and antioxidant properties that make it ideal for damaged skin, deep moisturizing. It is great. It's a great alternative for those with sensitive skin. So this cream is going to be good for you even if you have sensitive skin. It has the ability to rejuvenate damaged skin cells, and also combat wrinkles, fine lines, and age spots, and so many other things that this butter is good for. So we're going to also be using our rosehip oil and our coconut oil in this recipe. Now, if you are familiar with my channel, you know how much I love my butters. So definitely, yes, we're using these butters and some nice oils. Now, if you want to use cocoa butter, mango butter, carrot butter, or whatever butter you have, you can go ahead to use that. Remember, this is a deep moisturizing cream. So as much as this is a whitening body cream, it is also moisturizing. So if you have that chaff looking, wrinkle, dry skin, you want to use this recipe. Now, don't worry, all the ingredients and the measurements will be put on the screen, so you can definitely watch this video to the end to get all the ingredients and their measurements. Now I'm going to go ahead and heat up our oil and our water phases. Now you can use your hydrosol, your rose water. Try not to use tap water, but even if you need to use tap water, make sure you boil it, filter it, and make sure it is very clean. Now I am going to put this two heat resistant bowls into the double boiler that I have made here. I'm sorry, the video is not very visible, or is that what I'm supposed to say? I tried to position my camera differently and it didn't work out so well, so I'm sorry. I will try to position it properly next time. So here our oil phase and our water phase has heated. Now it is time to add the ingredients that should go in the water phase and the ingredients that should go in the oil phase. Now, when formulating, you have to make sure you have your phases correctly, your ingredients listed out correctly, so you know the ones that go in the water, the ones that go in the oil, and the ones that go in the formulation when it is cooled down. Now, if you want to learn more, my last training was just for recipes, but if you are planning on going in depth into what formulation is, you definitely want to join my next coming training, which is on the 22nd of March. I'm admitting just 20 people, so you definitely want to take this opportunity and learn from the scratch what formulation is and ingredients and all of that, and also the recipes that I'm going to be sharing. Now, because this is an oil soluble powder, it dissolves in oil, not in water. I'm going to add that into the oil phase of our formulation and just let that dissolve as the other ingredients are dissolving as well. Now, we're also going to be using alpha arbutine. Now, alpha arbutine is a more safer kind of hydroquinone, if I would call it that. It has been shown to be safe and it gives a visible, bright complexion, and it also fades hyperpigmentation without any form of irritation that comes with hydroquinone. So this is a more stable and more safer product that you can use in place of hydroquinone for that fast beautiful complexion that you need. And like I said, it is a water soluble ingredient, so I'm going to add that into my water phase. Now remember that your ingredients have a particular boiling point. They have a particular stage that you can add them in your hot water or your hot oil, so you definitely don't want to just pack everything and pour in your water and oil when you don't know what the temperature of the oil or the water is. If you want to learn more, get my ebook or join my training. Now, I'm also going to be using glutatone in this formulation, and glutatone is a very good antioxidant that is naturally found in human cells, and it helps to neutralize free radical, boost the immune system, and detoxify the body. It can also cause skin lightening by converting melanin to a lighter color and deactivating the enzymes tyrosine. There are so many things that comes with it. So if you want to learn more, join my class. Yes, and that's also a water soluble compound, so I'm going to add that into my water phase. Now I'm also going to be using niacinamide in this formulation, which is also another very good ingredient when it comes to an even complexion. If you are complaining you have redness, you have sunburn, you have uneven dull skin, these are ingredients that you can combine together that will give you that flawless result that you need. So try to combine these ingredients in your formulation and come back and tell me how it works out for you. And also, niacinamide is a water soluble compound or water soluble powder, so I'm adding that in my water base. Now you can see that I add them at different times, so have that in mind. Now we're also going to be using allantoin powder. And allantoin helps in shedding dead skin cells, so it's like an exfoliant. It can soften and separate out the tough layer of the skin, and it can keep the skin smooth, and also the dead skin layer will shed off. So this is like a skin exfoliant, or it helps to make other ingredients penetrate better by exfoliating the skin. It can also help with sun protection, UV protection. Now we also have my beautiful bearberry powder that I love so much. I don't use it a lot, but when I do use it, it is amazing. It is an amazing product. Now, bearberry is an extract, and it is natural. It's a natural skin lightening ingredient that is found in bearberry shrubs, and it contains arbuthin. It is a natural skin lightener, and it's also contains sun protection filters that can reduce the effects of sun exposure and can also slow the effect of aging. So you can see all the beautiful ingredients that we have in this formulation. Trust me, if you have this recipe right, you make this recipe right, and you sell this to your customers will keep coming back for more, and they will keep referring you to orders. So now that our oil and our waters are at the same temperature, or almost the same temperature, very close together in temperature, we are going to go ahead and make our emulsion. So what we're making today is an oil in water emulsion, where the oil is suspended in the water. So I know a lot of you are going to ask me, what is oil in water emulsion? So basically it's where you disperse the oil phase into the water phase, which is the continuous phase, and this can happen vice versa. Milk is an example of that kind of emulsion. So if you want to learn more about all this, you definitely want to join my upcoming training. It's starting on the 22nd. Use the link in the description bar to send me a message to join. Now, I tell you that since I got this blender, my life has changed. My whole formulation has changed, because there's just a difference when you use this and you use the ones that they sell for 10,000 naira. There's just a very big difference. Guys, invest in your tools, because they will help you a lot. Now, this is my vitamin E oil. You all know I always use vitamin E in my formulation. It's an antioxidant that helps with free radicals, and also can help to protect your product. It's not a preservative, it is an antioxidant. I'm also going to be adding my preservative into our formula, and voila, we are done. I'm just going to give that a quick blend and a quick burst, and make sure that everything is properly incorporated. I'm going to be storing my product in this beautiful black container because of the retinol. It is quite sensitive to light, so you don't want your products to oxidize. You want to store it in a very tight, dark container.